The race has gone and the wheel has spun. Fred, instant 360. Oh no! Okay, and the rest are away. Round T1 with Jimmy in the lead. Hawko's in second. Drew close behind in third. Then we've got Jenko and Wizards. Let's remove the Wheel of Doom. Every 2 minutes the wheel is going to get spun. If it's your sabotage, you just got to man or woman up and do it. Fred, that has put Fred straight to the back of the grid. Good sabotage. Good, glad to hear you. Good art. Welcome on in. So if you get a sabotage like a 360, oh, half a second there for Jimmy. We have got cutting pens on and wall hitting pens on. The walls won't be an issue here really, but they are the only pens that we have on. Everything else is turned off. If you get a sabotage such as 360, it's your right of way. So if you turn in front of someone and that crashes them, that is tough titties. So Jimmy with the half second and Drew with the half second as well. This is all very, very close at the moment. Look at this. Really nice line in from everybody. Wizards, welcome into TTT Endurance. Good luck with your race today. Matt's with a connection issue, shall we say. Nevi is getting slowed down here. They're about to hit the deceleration line. First penalty is going to be served. Fred's moved up to 9th after having to do an instant 360. The Wheel of Doom's going to spin again in about 10 seconds. Hawko out in the lead. He's gone wide there into T1. Jenko's trying to steal the inside. Doesn't manage to do it, but he is in second. Drew has now got the inside on him. This is going to be... Oh, God, Romeo's in the wall. Romeo's in the wall. Let's spin this Wheel of Doom. The wheel is spinning. Hawko, only second gear until the next sabotage, please. So, Hawko is only in second gear. As you can see in the bottom of your screen, he's going to rev out the whole way. Jenko's going to take the lead here. He's picked up a half second, so Jimmy is actually within touching distance to try and do something as well. Hawko's going to get caught out hard once he gets to the straight. We'll stay on Hawko cam, see him around the bend, and then see how many places he loses. He's currently in first with a lot of drivers looking to take place off him. A full minute to go until the next sabotage. Jenko's gone round. He's about to hit the decel line. Jimmy will probably take the lead here. Will take the lead here. Hawko's moved down to third. Hawko's moved down to 5th. Jimmy's gone into first here. Hawko's now down into 8th. Everyone has passed him on the straight. We knew it was going to be the problem. Nevi's now gone past him as well. Romeo now coming in hot after sending it. Romeo's now gone past him. Oh, no, he hasn't. Not quite, not quite. Almost. We've got 40 seconds until the next wheel spin. Jimmy out in the lead. 0.8 is the gap now between him and Jenko. Jenko and Drew have got a 2.5 second gap, so that is not good. Oh no, that sounds awful, Benno. God, I hope there's some survivors. I really do. I hope that they've managed to bring the plane down enough that, you know what I mean? Here we go. So Jimmy now opening up a full second lead. We're going to spin the wheel. Let's get it up. It's going to be Jimmy Sabo. Don't forget, if you've got 10k channel points, you could pick someone to get one at any point in the race. Okay, Jimmy, you need to pit for racing hard tyres, please. Okay, so that probably put Jenko in the lead once he pits, and maybe a few more places as well. Drew's 3 seconds behind here with Fred. Wizards with the 1 second penalty, and Matt in behind as well. Matt saying sorry. What's Matt saying sorry for? Let's see. What was Matt saying sorry for? We'll see it into T1 here. What was he apologising for? He tries to send it up the inside. Oh, that was terrible, Matt. Tried to send it up the inside of Wizards. Failed epically. But luckily no damage done. Thank you so much for being over on Team Red. I do need all the views over there, so thank you for all the support and the likes, guys. It really, really helps me more than anything right now. Jenko's picked up a half second for cutting. Drew is now trying to play catch up. He is dropping the time slightly, but not by much. Fred, 2 seconds to find here. Then we've got Wizards with a 1 second still. Got to hit the decel. We've got a whole minute until the next Sabo. They're going into lap 5 now. After being in 2nd gear only, Hawko is back up into 7th and chasing hard on Matt. Half second to find Romeo in behind as well here. Let's see what little Rome's doing. Wizard's gone in the pit, Jimmy's gone in the pit, and Matt has gone in the pit right now. 10 seconds to the wheel spin. Jenko's still the race leader, Drew chasing. We're going to get this wheel spun. Let's see what it's going to be. Let's see what we got. What you going to do? Okay. It's not too bad. It's a nice one for Jenko. He'll be happy with that, I think. Jenko, pit for racing mediums, please. It's a nice one, but he's got a half-second pen for going over the line there now. Yeah. I don't know too much about, like, plane mechanics or anything like that. You just hope that if they've dropped the altitude enough that the crash won't be as catastrophic as you expect from a plane crash. So Drew's still being chased by Jenko. Jenko's got to pit though, so it's going to be Drew's. Oh, Fred's picked up a half second as well. Before you know it, Hawko back up into 4th and now actually within touching distance of being 1st. You've got 2 half seconds about to go through the deceleration line and Jenko's gone into the pits. Hawko could easily be in play here for, well, he'll at least go into 2nd once Fred slows down. And then he's got to try and chase Drew. The Air Force has used it for 40 years. What plane are they thinking it is? We've got 45 seconds until the next sabotage. Drew in the lead. 4 seconds in the lead with Hawko and Fred behind. Romeo now in 4th and Nevi in 5th. That's your top 5. Mrs. Romeo just missing out on top 5 at the moment in 6th. Hawko's putting the burners on. Yes. I expect no less. He has got the fastest lap here. 1:13 flat. We have got boost on though, don't forget. So that will be helping a little bit as well. Let's get the Wheel of Doom up and ready to spin. It's comfortably going to be Drew's sabotage. Okay, we can see what the sabotage is. And it's not the worst one really, but it's not great. We've seen Drew fall foul of this before. We'll wait till the exact 2-minute mark. You see the bottom left of your screen. We've got 4 seconds to go. Drew, handbrake only, please. So Drew can only use the handbrake and no regular braking for the remaining 2 minutes before the next sabotage. Here we go into T1. Fair. That was a good effort there. That was a good effort there, but look who is now trying to do something about it. We're going to keep all eyes on Drew here. We want to make sure there's no braking input. You can see this next to where it says 3rd on the left-hand side. If that bar on the left-hand side goes up, he's braking normally. We'll keep all eyes on Drew here. Fred's just gone wide into that turn. Probably picked up a half second, I assume. Maybe. I don't know if he went all the way. And there goes Hawko. Drew is sliding around using his handbrake and Hawko into the lead now. He's doing really, really well. He's not come off yet. I would have definitely flown into a wall by now. So he's doing really well to hold it together. It's going to give Hawko a chance to open a huge lead here though, but it will mean that he'll be the next sabotage. We've still got, we're only a third of the way through the race. So there's nothing to panic about at this stage. Yes, Fred did pick up the half second that I suspected. I'm just keeping all eyes on Drew until the next sabotage just to make sure. I can flip now while he's on the straight, actually. Romeo in 4th. Mrs. Romeo up into the 5th spot. Jimmy now playing catch-up as well after having to pit. Wizards, Jenko, Matt, and Nevi in the back. Here comes Drew into T1 with the handbrake only. He's doing really, really well, actually. It's really, really impressive. He's not come off the track yet, if I'm honest. Hey, I Am Games. How you doing? Welcome in. Nice to see you. Okay. Let's spin that Wheel of Doom. And it's going to be Hawko's. Oh, he's got it again? Orko, only second gear until the next sabotage. I am. How's your day going today? Hey, how you doing, Game of Tragic? Nice to see you. How's your day going so far? So as you can see, bottom of your screen, Hawko's got to stay in second for the entire 2 minutes, which means Drew's going to play catch up against that. Hawko's got a 7.5 second lead here. Drew can use normal braking again. Fred's within touching distance. Romeo as well, 2.5 seconds out of Fred. Then there is quite a big gap between Romeo and 5th place. So there's 14 seconds near enough between Romeo and Wizards. But look at this little battle here going on between Jimmy and Wizard. Hey, Soul Speed Talks. Welcome in. How you doing, legend? Thank you for everyone over in Team Red. I really appreciate all the support over there at the moment. It's been brilliant. No worries, Benno. If anything does come about, please do pop back and let us know. Let's check. Hawko's still in second. He is still in second. And Drew is now 3.5 seconds in the lead once again. He will be the next one sabotaged. If you've got 10k channel points, you can sabotage anyone at any point. That's on Twitch. 20k channel points, and you can sabotage the entire grid with a wheel spin. Benno, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm really sorry about that news as well. It's awful. So we've got Jenko here with Jimmy and Wizard. Wizard is leading the way here. They're all looking for a podium. They've got 8 seconds to find. Hawko is in second gear only. Wizard's just picked up a half second. It's now down to 5 seconds. Don't forget, Hawko can only use second gear. Let's spin the wheel. The competition is going well, Soul Speed. We're just about to spin the wheel, Doom. Let's check it out. Okay. Drew, you need to pit for wet tires, please. So Drew has to box, and go get some wet tires on. Romeo's gone to pit anyway. Hawko can use normal gears again. Wizard's slowing down with D-cell line. Drew might get stacked on here, so if Drew's... No, he won't get stacked on. I don't think so anyway. He might do, actually. He's got a 14.5 second lead. He's got to pit, which will obviously slow time, but with the gap, I don't know if he will get caught up. Wizards is in second, Jimmy is in third. Jenko's close behind him here. Let's see a little battle between them. You're rooting for Drew to win. Drew, you've got Source Speed Talk supporting you here. He's cheering you on. I just let him know. It always boosts them. Here he comes around the corner. 14 seconds is the gap. Wizards, Jimmy and Jenko all fighting out for second, third and fourth. At the moment, Wizards and Jimmy have just fallen into the podium. Jenko waiting for a mistake. Wizards is on racing mediums at the moment as well. Jimmy on racing hards, Jenko on racing mediums. So we've got all sorts of different tyre compounds going on. We have got a mandatory racing softs for this race as well. Well, for all TTT races, actually. 30 seconds until the wheel spin. Drew has gone in for his wets. Now, let's go all eyes on Wizards. Yeah, Wizards will catch up here, I think. But he might pit as well, because he's going to need fuel. I don't know. No, he's not pitting, so... Wizards is going to take the lead. Picked up a half-second pen on the way through for the luxury of taking first. Let's see what we can do. Wizards' first sabotage of TTT new series. Okay, Wizards, you need to pit for racing mediums, please. Do you know what I've just noticed? We've had no 360s other than the instant sabo and no reverses yet, which could mean that the end of the race is going to be really dramatic because all the hard ones are still in. We've given away all the racing mediums and stuff right now, so I think this could be a really big end to the race. Radagast, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for the support. Please feel free to pop up in the chat and say hey. So Jimmy is in second here. We'll take over the lead in a minute. Jenko will move up into second. Matt might move up into third. There's a big gap though. There's 13.5 seconds between Jenko and Matt, and there's 11.5 seconds between Matt and Drew. Got Fred chasing behind. Romeo's picked up a half second there. I heard the groan. Hawko playing catch up after being stuck in second gear for so long. Nevi, Mrs. Romeo as well. 4 seconds to find on Nevi if she can do it. This car, can I just say, the BMW M3 is one of my least favourite. Game of Tragic with the 7-stream streak. Not 6, not 8, but 7. Who can beat a 7-stream streak? Eh? Eh? We've got Superfan over here. Jenko, Matt here as well. There's your top 3. So Wizards is in the pits getting the medium tyres that we asked for. Very, very nice sabotage. Jimmy now takes the lead. What can we do? 10 seconds to go to the wheel spin. Here comes the wheel. The wheel of doom. So I just made a jingle for the wheel of doom. How about it? Spinning that wheel. Oh my god, it's another nice one, I think. Is it just going to creep in? It is another nice one. Means D42 with the 8-3 sub, thank you so much. Jimmy, pit for racing mediums, please. It means pretty much all the nice sabotages are gone. Thank you so much for that 8-3 sub, Daddy. Daddy. How are you doing? Love the Titanic world. I'm good. I'm good. I'm only just recovered from that, to be honest. Jenko now the race leader. Let's watch him down the straight into T1. There's going to be a big gap. What is the gap here that Jenko's got? It's absolutely bonkers. 16-second gap over Matt. That's insane. 1 whole minute to go. Yep, so we've got cartoon theme week today, and then tomorrow night UK time will be chocolate theme. The winning livery was Mrs. Romeo. Let me show you her car here with the Rugrats, just because of the detail that she put on it. Philippe, good morning. GK, of course, add me on. Anyone wants to join these races, you're more than welcome. Just be willing to get sabotaged at any point. Tiny Turnip 13 is my PSN. The next car you need is the Alfa Romeo Me Too, and we're going to Streets of Willow. All levels welcome. You don't have to be a speed freak. It is just a bit of fun. It is a competitive series with prizes at the end, but you don't need to be silly fast to win these races. It's all about handling the sabotages as best you can. Jenko 14.5 seconds in the lead, about to hit the decel, won't get overtaken. And let's get the wheel up. As long as you're willing to look up... Oh! Oh, I'm going to spin the wheel anyway. It depends who is in the lead on 18. Oh, it's going to be Matt. Matt, wet tires, please. Matt has to pit for wet tires. GK, if you could add me, that would be a little bit easier, just because I'm like mid-race. It's not easy for me to do. It is so much fun, honestly. It just takes the seriousness out of racing, whilst we also try and do some really good racing. Fred and Hawko side by side here into... Oh, this is nice. Look at this. Ooh. Ah. Give me some oohs and ahs. We love some nice clean racing between these two. Oh, Fred's picked up the half second. Unlucky Fred. Romeo up into 4th with Wizards close behind. Matt is the race leader, has to pit for wet tyres. I might get another one as well. Some oohs and ahs. My account is Tiny Turnip 13. Hawko joined in late, Philippe, so no livery for Hawko. But how good are these cartoon theme liveries? Like, honestly, 5 points went to Mrs. Romeo. She was the winner of the livery competition with the Rugrats. Just the details insane there. That must have taken ages. Look at that. That is the background of, like, you know, when the thing comes up. Do 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 do. I'm having like nostalgia. I'm loving this. So Matt's gone into the pits for his wet tires. Hawko hitting the decel line now. Oh, Fred's got to hit it as well. So Hawk is going to stay as it is. Romeo might just get past Wizards as well. Whoa, that was nearly... Wizards tried to do it as well. Let's see, let's see, let's see. We've got to spin that wheel. That was dramatic. They both tried to make the same move. They've both gone wide. They're all okay. Hawko is the race leader. Oh, I love Tom and Jerry as well. Hey, how do I say your name? Atharva? Is that right? Welcome in. Hawko, only 5th gear until the next sabotage. So Hawko has to be in only 5th gear until the next sabotage. As you can see in the bottom of your screen, he will hold it. Am I saying that right? Pits Motorsports, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. How is everybody doing today? Welcome into TTT. If you've not been here before, get ready for some twisted racing. It is a competitive league. We've not got an anime themed one, actually. We could maybe do that in the next series. I'll jot that down for the next series. Where's my pen? We've got chocolate tomorrow night. We've got interest, birthdays, St. Patrick's Day, Brazil, sweets, Easter flags of the world, music, seasons, movies, and then the finale as well, which I won't tell you. Haha. Well, I'll jot it down for the next one for sure. Good idea. If anyone else comes up with any livery themes that we can do, let me know. Fred, now the race leader, 2 seconds ahead of Hawko into T1. We are on lap 16. We are halfway through the race now. Only halfway through. Look how many different race leaders we've had. What league do you see that has this many different race leaders? Absolutely bonkers. What can we do? What can we do? Come on, Freddy. Romeo now into 2nd with Wizards behind. Hawko only using 5th gear. Getting held up big time down the straights. Obviously getting bogged down out of corners and then taking a long time to get back up to speed. Fred's picked up another half second. Fred with the penalties today. What is going on, Freddy? Do you know what? I'm really disappointed that Fred didn't do a Flintstones theme. Fred, I'm going to sabotage you just for that. Here goes the Wheel of Doom. Oh, that's what you get. That's what you get. Fred, reverse until the next sabotage. Around. Oh, nice turn there for Fred. And reverse he goes down the straight. And he's got to decelerate as well with the sabotage. Oh, he's going to be in trouble here. A whole 2 minutes of reversing. Wizard is now the race leader. That was slick, wasn't it? Wasn't it slick? I'm well impressed. We'll check in on him in a minute. He's got 2 whole minutes of doing that. He has you as his fan? Nice. Fred, you've got a new fan. Everyone was well impressed with your turn. So everyone's going mad in the chat for you now. Wizards is the race leader. Where's Fred? Here's Fred. Oh, Fred, he's picked up a 1.5. What's happened? Did he hit the wall? He must have hit the wall. I'm still annoyed he didn't do a Fred Flintstone livery, though. 45 seconds until the next wheel spin. He's doing well, to be fair. He has hit a wall at some point because he's picked up the 1.5. We missed that. Wizards 2.5 seconds in the lead. Hawko's played catch up once again. He's back to normal gears. Jenko half second. Romeo with a half second, and Jimmy with a half second here. We'll stay on Jenko cam, or we'll stay on Jimmy cam actually, because he's in the middle of the 2 of them. Next sabotage coming up in about 15 seconds. They're all about to hit the deceleration line on the straight. Let's see what we can do to Hawko. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna spin that wheel of doom. It's a nice one. It's a nice one. You need to pit for racing hard tires, please. We've had no 360s yet. That's bonkers. Jimmy is in second. Fred can turn back around and race normally. Will have to serve his penalty in a minute. Just making his way there. Down in 8th isn't the end of the world. But there's a lot to go yet. There's a hell of a lot of the race to go yet. Seriously, anyone in the race could still win the race, I think. Who's the furthest behind? Matt's the furthest behind with a 1 minute 16 behind. Honestly. Probably still able to do it. Hawko looking to overtake him here. He's got to pit now for racing hards. In he goes. Jimmy will take the lead. Yeah, some super nice techniques in here. It's we've got a bit of a stacked lobby in terms of standard of drivers today. Some super quick ones. We've got a whole 45 seconds until the next sabotage. Romeo's gone into the pits as well to change tyres. Nevi moves up to 4th. Nevi moves up to 3rd. So Jimmy, Jenko, Nevi, that's your top 3. Mrs. Romeo now in 4th. Wizards and Fred looking to do something about that as well. How close are they? They won't get out in time. You pick Meads. Here we go, we're going to spin the wheel again. Okay, GK, after this race, I'll add you, okay? If you can't find me, I'll add you. Oh, here comes some of the big sabotages as well. Jimmy's going to be furious. Jimmy's going to be furious. Jimmy, can you reverse until the next sabotage, please? Around he goes, and away he goes. Jenko takes the lead. We're going to see Jimmy do a bit of reversing around here. He's about to go onto the straight, to be fair. Yes, of course, guys. Let me get this race out of the way and then I'll add you all in. You're all welcome to come in. You need the Me Too. And we'll go to Streets of Willow. And then after that, we're going in the Toyota LM55 VGT Group 1 at Le Mans with no chicane. So Jenko's in the pitch. Jimmy's in reverse, which means Mrs. Romeo is going to move into the race lead. Let's go, Mrs. Rome. Let's get some woo in the chat for Mrs. Romeo. 1 minute. She's got to hold on to this race lead. Jimmy is still in reverse. All the woos in the chat. I love it. She's got a 12.5 second lead here. 14 second lead here. 15 second lead here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 17 second lead. What can we do? I hope this is a nice sabotage. Oh, I'm so sorry, Green Thing. I'm so sorry. Quit your job and come work for TTT. It's free. Free work, but still. It pays in happiness. Okay, let's get the wheel up. I really hope this isn't a bad one for Mrs. Romeo. She's 16 seconds in the lead here. Wizards is second. Yeah. Okay. Jackie with the 10 biddies! Thank you so much, Jackie. Sorry I didn't see that legend. You just had to tell me, mate. Oh, it's horrendous. Oh, it's horrendous. Reverse until the next sabotage. I am so sorry. She's in the pit anyway, so that's gonna kill some of the time. But once she comes out the pits, she does have to reverse. Wizards is gonna take the lead here. That's as bad as it gets. Porco in second now. Jenko up in third. We're going to watch Mrs. Romeo come out the pits in a minute. Make sure she does go into reverse. She's already lost 30 seconds of the reverse, so it's not too bad. We've got a full grid sabotage. Let's spin the wheel. It's been redeemed by Rob G. Barker. Here goes the wheel. Everybody has to do this. Everybody has to do this. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Everybody, you need to box for racing hard tires, please. There's a few people really unhappy because they've just pitted. Few people happy. It's a bit of a mixed one. It's a bit of a mixed one. Where's Mrs. Romeo? Let's see. Okay, Mrs. Romeo. Oh, no, she's picked up 3 seconds. She's having to reverse. Everybody needs to box for hards. Everybody, no, Rob, I actually think this has caused more drama than you think. There's a few people just pitted on the last one. We're going to spin the wheel again for the race leader, who is Wizards. At the moment, it'll maybe stay Wizards. Everyone has to pit immediately. We're going to spin the wheel as well. No, Rob, I think you've actually done something genius here. Okay, there's the next sabotage. Hawko is the Jenko is. It's whoever is in the lead on the 30-minute mark. Romeo is. Okay, Romeo, when you come out of the pit, you've got stop start. Jesus, everyone is in the pits right now. It's Chaos. Nevi's on his way in. Mrs. Romeo's on her way. Everyone is getting racing hard. It's an instant sabo from Rob G. Barker that has caused this chaos. Hawko now in the lead. Hawko's coming out the pits in first. Wizards in second. Now what can we do? Jesus, that was chaos. Everybody's on halves. Wizards and Hawko side by side here. Yeah. Mrs. Romeo's livery did win, Rob. It's absolutely stunning. Have we seen Romeo stop start? He must have done. Shit, I missed it. Here we go. Did he stop on Matt? I don't know. So Hawko, the race leader, 0.7 in the lead. Wizards and Drew. Drew's got 8 seconds to find here on Wizards. 8.5 seconds, and there's 3 seconds between him and Jenko. That is pretty much closed the grid back up. What's the gap between first and last? Mrs. Romeo obviously fell behind because of the reverse, but there's only now 30 seconds between first and last. Mrs. Romeo has fallen right behind because of that sabotage, and I feel like the worst person in the world. But it is the nature of the game, and she knows it. She's a good sport. Okay. Wheel of Doom spinning once again. What can we do? Hawko's had so many sabotages so far this race, and we've still not stopped him from being in first. Okay. This is a nice one. For him. Not for anyone else. Okay, the sabotage for Hawko. Handbrake only until the next sabotage. No regular braking for Hawko until the next sabotage. The sabotages are going to be every minute after the next one, okay? So we've got 2 minutes to go. Oh! Sayonara, babes! That handbrake only sabotage came in clutch there. Wizards now takes the lead. Let's see. We're going to keep eyes on Hawko, see him handbraking his way around the track. That came in clutch. Wizards is now going to pull away with a 4.5 second lead. After this, there is going to be a sabotage every 1 minute. All chaos is ensued. Let's see him go around the... Oh! Handbrake only there. Nice. Nicely held. 5.5 seconds. Wizards gone into the pit. Might actually be Hawko again. Let's see. We've got the straight here, so there is no sabotage. Wizards gone into the pit. Drew's gone into the pit as well. Jenko and Romeo's about to get decelerated. Hawko's still in the lead here. Handbrake only into T1. Let's see what you can do. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's just picked up a 1.5 for trying to do a 360 into the corner. He tried to chem block it and got blocked. 20 seconds until the next sabotage. 1.5 second pen here. Jenko in behind. Romeo. We've got an instant sabotage for Hawko. We're going to spin the wheel twice. This is from Auto. Okay. Hawko, you have to reverse for 2 minutes. Okay, we're spinning the wheel again. Hawko has been put in reverse for 2 minutes. He's still the race leader. And Hawko, you also need to pit for inters. Every 1 minute now. He was in the lead at this point. Mulof, welcome in. How are you doing? So he's got to reverse and pit for inters. Jenko now the race leader. 4 seconds is the gap. Romeo is in second. Hawko is going to drop down to last easily here. He's in reverse until, well, he has to pit essentially. Jenko's gone into the pit. Romeo's going to take the lead. There's going to be a wheel spin. Now is every 1 minute. This is where it's going to really hot up here. I won't give it until the actual 2 minute mark, as I've said. It's come up. Okay, box for wet tyres. So Romeo has got wet tyres here. Matt will... Oh, Matt's gone wide into T1. Fred and Jimmy all in touching distance here. There'll be another sabotage in 40 seconds. Romeo has to box for wet tyres. Fred, Jimmy, Matt all around the corner nicely there. Fred and Jimmy holding the podium spots. Matt looking for a mistake. Obviously, we'll probably take first once Romeo pits. We're going to spin the wheel in 10 seconds. At the moment, it's still Romeo's. It's still going to be Romeo sabotage as things stand. I'm looking for it to change to Fred, though. We're going to spin the wheel, ready to go. Here we go. Fred's taking the lead. Okay. Here we go. This could be dramatic. Fred, stop the car immediately. Oh, he was nice. He pulled over. Jimmy now the race leader. Matt in second. Wizards is in third. Fred has dropped down to fourth. We've got lots to go here. This is getting hot. 1.5 seconds gap here. Another wheel spin in 15 seconds. Jimmy the race lead. Matt in second. Wizards in third. We've got two New Zealanders and an Aussie. It's all going on. We're going to spin the wheel. Mrs. Romeo is depressed here. Okay, here goes the wheel spin on Jimmy. What have we got? Okay, it's not the worst for Jimmy. We've seen him do really well with these sabotages. We'll just wait until the exact mark. Jimmy, handbrake only, please. Whoa, nice. Schmexy. Nice, Schmexy. You'll slow him down, obviously. But he is good at it. Matt in second. Wizards is in third. Probably battling with Matt's connection here. Matt jittering all over the place. Fred are going to hit the decel penalty line now. Half second again. I think Fred wins the most penalties of the race so far. Drew's in touching distance. Drew could very much do something here as well, depending on what sabotages. Here's Jimmy's handbrake into the first turn. Oh, he's picked up a half second. He's gone well wide. Matt's got the opportunity here to do something. That's dropped the gap massively. We've got another wheel spin incoming. It's still going to be Jimmy's. He's going to go from one sabotage to another. Yeah, Wizards is fast, GK. Wizards is really fast. You must be a good driver then. Okay, Jimmy, keep handbraking till the next sabotage. He's doubled up on the sabos. Okay, here goes. Oh! Oh! Bit of drama whilst he's trying to drift his way around the corner. Matt. Fred's all in touching distance here. I'm not taking my eyes off this. Matt is the new race leader. We've got at least 2 more sabotages until the end of the race. You are fast. Good. Good for you. I'm not. I'm learning still. But that's okay. We all got to start somewhere. Matt, Wizards and Fred. It's really tight. I'm not taking my eyes off this at the moment because it's so tight up top. Matt's picked up a half second penalty here. Let's get it going. Right, we're going to spin this wheel on Matt. Look at this. Look at the top 4 here. Into T1. This is going to be drama, guys. Matt, stop the car. Go, go, go. Wiz is now the race leader. Matt was actually so wide on the turn, it didn't cause any drama. I thought he was going to stop on the apex and cause an absolute pile up there. Wizards, Jimmy, Fred, and Drew has now gone ahead of Matt. This is so tight up top. Thank you so much, GK. I appreciate that. Obviously, as a girl, I get a lot of hate as well. Men can't handle me potentially beating their times. It's like, honey, I'm really new to this game. Just chill. I'm not coming out here to try and beat you. Wizards with the next sabotage here. You should. Saw, you should. He's going to get away with this here. Wizards needs to pit for inters. But he's missed it. So Wizards takes the win. We had Wizards fun in here. Jimmy is going to take second. Fred has taken third. Drew in fourth. Martin fifth. Jenko's going to take sixth. Nevy's in seventh. Romeo in behind as well. Then we got Hawko in ninth and Mrs. Romeo in 10th. Those two got sabotaged so hard at the end of that race. Putting your feet... What do you mean your $600 investment on that? What do you mean? What do you mean? Are you tiny unconscious? Slap race is silly. I'll do well. I'll do well, but I wouldn't say slap you silly. I'm not playing for a little minute. I love a bit of Warzone. Source speed, what's happening? I'm so confused. One subscription included in what? I'm so confused what's happening. Well done, well done, well done, well done. Right, I need to add some people on PSN, and also I'm going to give out the points first. Right, drivers, if you need